I never thought that could happen. Never. I grew up idolizing people, but I never knew who their security was.
Right.
See, it's different nowadays with social media.
That's
so
true.
that pretty much brings other people to light besides the celebrity.
Wait and see attitude when it comes to whatever evidence they may learn about this entire situation involving a legal and from a civil perspective.
In a shocking turn of events, Floyd Mayweather's inner circle is facing trouble, as reports say that a big theft has happened involving his bodyguard. The boxing legend, who is famous for his rich lifestyle and perfect fight record, is now caught in a controversy that might have serious effects. Right now, not much is known about the reported $42 million theft, but the event has clearly hurt Mayweather's clean image. As the investigation continues, the sports world is watching closely.
Is more difficult, being a celebrity bodyguard or being a cop?
Oh man, those are two completely different things.
Really?
Yeah. So being a cop, you know, when you leave the job for the day, you're still kind of in the back of your mind, just like situations, right? With bodyguarding, you are on him like glue all the time. So if something happens to him, guess whose problem it is? That's on you or me or whatever the case is, you know? So you're always checking, like, and especially with celebrities, everyone outside of their circle, even some people in their circle, are always looking to get a one-up or, hey, what can I do to benefit myself more than him? Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Which is, most bullshit happens inside the circle, honestly.
Floyd Mayweather's elite security team, famously called the Great Wall, includes some of the strongest people in personal protection. Leading this team are Alfonso Reich and Adam Plant, both very tall men who used to work as bodyguards for rapper Snoop Dogg before joining Mayweather's group. Reich is 7'1", tall and weighs 430 lb, while Plant is 6'7" and 380 lb. Their main job is to spot and stop any possible danger before it happens, making sure Mayweather...
We get this right out of the way, because folks have to wonder, like, how big you guys are. How big are you?
I'm 7'1".
7'1"?
6'7".
I am not 6'7". I'm 5'11". I'm giving myself 5'11". Okay, so everybody knows exactly how big you guys are. First things first, how'd you get into a big church?
I'm from Vegas, born and raised Las Vegas, but I got into it working security out here. So a lot of people knew me around town, working in different clubs and stuff like that. I actually teamed up with this guy through one of my partners. They used to throw parties here that had me working for him, which was a mutual friend of his. He connected us, and we took off, man.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
Now, a lot of people know you from working with Floyd Mayweather, but you also work for a lot of different people.
Mayweather's security team includes strong individuals like Adam Plant, also known as Big Adam. He has been an important part of Mayweather's group. While exact details about him being hired at a private airport are not shared with the public, Big Adam's role was important enough that rapper Tekashi 69 later hired him for extra security protection.
I went back to Vegas and Floyd had picked him up. And so it was around late December. He had hit me and said, hey man, Floyd is getting rid of one of his dudes. If I can get you over here, would you want to work? And it, just me wanting to change the pace at the time, I was like, yeah, hell yeah. So Floyd was coming down to play in a celebrity game with Team Watson. Mm-hmm. And so it was like December 14th or something like that. So I asked one of the dudes to cover me, and I went over to the Van Nuys airport and met him. And so, you know, Church had already told him about me. Big Mark, rest in peace, had told him about me. And so when I met him at the airport, he got off the plane. He looked me up and down, was like, Big Church, you good? He's like, Church was like, hell yeah. He's like, Big Mark, you good? He's like, hell yeah. He's like, all right, he on. Yeah. So I started with Mayweather December 28th, 2007.
The Great Wall, made up of Floyd Mayweather's former bodyguards, Big Church and Big Adam, became well known not only for protecting celebrities, but also for being in movies like Think Like a Man 2. Their fame grew because people saw them on screen doing the As for their name, it came from Floyd Mayweather himself. Whenever they were in a big crowd and had to protect him, Floyd would say, "Put the wall up," meaning he wanted them to create a strong shield around him. Over time, he started calling them the Great Wall, and they liked it so much that they made it.
That is wild. Now, I see the T-shirts, the Great Wall, the Great Wall.
Yeah,
First thing, how did you get the name?
It came from Floyd Mayweather, man.
Okay.
Whenever we were in a crowded area, we had him somewhere, he would always say, "Put that wall up, you all right?" And we were about to leave, like, "Y'all put that wall up." So he kept saying it, and one day he just said the Great Wall, and we talked to each other and said, "Man, listen, let's run with that, man, and let's do something with it." So what we did, Church had the idea of putting the Great Wall logo on the shirts with a friend we had.
Yeah, okay.
And so that particular friend, he was a graphic design artist, so he would make us some really cool things. And so our partner now, Stephen Reed, and our other partner, Dr. Andronica Handy, Andronica had seen the shirt and said, asked us where could he buy one. And we were like, man, this is just something that we do for us.
Floyd Mayweather has a very close and loyal bond with his bodyguards, treating them as important members of his inner circle. Greg LaRosa, one of his top security team members, has called Mayweather one of the most loyal people he has ever met. This shows the respect and support Mayweather gives, even helping with personal things like family.
Coach Anthony with none other than Greg LaRosa here. You see him?
How y'all doing?
TMT in the building.
Sure, what we need to know today?
Well, you know, we got a big weekend coming up.
Yes, sir.
Let me know what you got coming up. I mean, let me know what you got for tonight. You know what I mean?
Who's fighting again?
Canelo.
Oh, yeah.
Triple G. Oh, you don't watch those guys?
No, last I checked, I thought Floyd was about to fight Pacquiao, so I'm not sure who's fighting.
All right, let's talk about that. You know what?
No
That's
problem.
more important to me.
Yeah.
That is more important to me.
Okay.
Floyd Pacquiao 2. Explain to me. I saw something on the internet. I saw them meet up at a club or something.
Yeah.
What's going there?
Well, I don't know. I'm not out there right now, so I still been off for a little while. But he's out there in Tokyo right now, and I guess he ran into Pacquiao, and he mentioned that he's going to come back and fight.
So Floyd Mayweather. So Floyd Mayweather is really seriously considering fighting again and against Manny Pacquiao.
Floyd, he's always going to keep you on your toes, man. Bad news.
Mayweather is well known for always having strong security around him, often bringing a team of 6 bodyguards even for normal outings. This was clearly seen during a visit to Roscoe's House of Chicken and Waffles in Hollywood, where he showed up with his large group. The moment highlights Mayweather's serious focus on personal safety and shows the kind of attention he gets in public places.
Is that a paparazzi?
What's up, Floyd? How you doing, man? Yo, Floyd, how was dinner, man? Yo, Floyd, I was just wondering if you got Selena's blessing, bro. All right.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna get this way.
CMT out here.
Mayweather's security team has faced several claims of assault against fans over the years. In February 2022, Eduardo Andres Torres Martinez filed a lawsuit saying that one of Mayweather's bodyguards hit him and tried to take his phone after he tried to film the boxer at the Yard House restaurant in Los Angeles. Martinez is asking for $3.3 million in damages.
Floyd Mayweather, a guy who's in his entourage as Floyd is walking out of Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles here in Hollywood. Floyd, someone in his entourage, gets into a scuffle, actually allegedly beat the crap out of a fan who just wanted to get a photo with Floyd. So Floyd is getting into the car. There you see him on the passenger side. And at the back of the car, there's a guy in red. That guy in red is the alleged bodyguard.
There you see the scuffle.
And then he just lets that guy have it.
All right, Charles, a couple important things here. Floyd's camp is adamant that the dude in the red, despite the fact he's wearing a money team shirt and is with Floyd in a security kind of capacity, is not on the payroll as a security guard. It's part of the entourage. But we did some digging earlier in the day He was with Floyd when they were leaving a jewelry store together, doing, again, appearing to be
This is a guy here in the tank top and the white hat.
No. You'll see. Yeah. The guy in the red. There he is, right
over there. Okay.
Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s journey from a simple beginning to becoming a boxing superstar shows his strength and determination. Born on February 24, 1977, in Grand Rapids, Michigan, Mayweather grew up in a tough situation with poverty and family problems. His mother, Deborah Sinclair, struggled with drug addiction, and his father, Floyd Mayweather Sr., a former professional boxer, was sent to prison for trafficking during Floyd's teenage years.
What happened was, I was a black kid from the ghetto with a father who taught me a skill, and my dad hustled because his career didn't go right. So my dad took chances and hustled. He hustled. I don't think he hustled the brown, but he hustled the green, and he hustled.
Floyd Mayweather has faced public criticism about his reading skills, mostly because of a feud with rapper 50 Cent. 50 Cent challenged him to read a page from a Harry Potter book for charity. This challenge, along with a leaked audio clip of Mayweather having...
This is a special ASLELS challenge for you, Floyd. If you can read one full page of a Harry Potter book, nigga, I'll give $750,000 to whatever charitable organization you want to. Fuck the bucket of ice, man.
The number of female MCs is once again expanding and growing in range.
Phone call from my man Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy said if Floyd accepts the challenge, that he'll put it on the actual show, so you can read it on the show. We don't want to put pressure on you. We know you can't pronounce those words in that Harry Potter book, so we're going to let you read.
Mayweather responded by stressing that reading does not define his success, saying, "Reading does not define my place in boxing history." Despite these controversies, Mayweather has built a large fortune through his boxing career and business investments, including a recent $42 million investment.
Floyd Mayweather. I've heard people laugh at Floyd Mayweather, be like, oh, Floyd Mayweather, he can't even read and write properly. And I'm like, well, he became a billionaire, but still, so how dumb is he? If you're broke saying, oh, Floyd Mayweather can't read or write, and he became a billionaire through not just fighting, but obviously owning his own promotions company, again, it's intellect applied to the real world. Does he have the same type of intellect as Elon Musk? No. Albert Einstein that once said, if you measure all the animals' intellect by their ability to climb trees, you'll have a goldfish in a bowl who will sit and believe his whole life that he's an idiot. People like Floyd Mayweather, again, it's intellect applied to the real world. So how is he not smarter than some brokey sitting at home being like, Floyd Mayweather's dumb? Is he dumb? You have to be the next level of intelligent to box like he.
He's making millions of decisions.
In his interview with Larry King, Floyd Mayweather talks about his tough childhood and the reasons that pushed him to the top of boxing. He says that his drive is about more than just money, stating, "It's not about the money." These experiences taught him a strong work ethic and a desire to overcome his challenges. He thanks his family, especially his father and uncles, for introducing him to boxing and helping.
What is it like? You didn't grow up rich, did you?
I had the best of both worlds.
You did?
Yes. I stayed with my mother at one particular time in New Brunswick, New Jersey. We lived 7 deep in a 1-bedroom apartment, no hot water.
You call that the best of both worlds?
You didn't let me finish.
Okay.
You have to let me finish. But also, at one particular time, I stayed with my dad as a kid, and my dad, of course, he hustled, in the inner city of Grand Rapids, Michigan, and he made sure I had the finer things in life when I was young, also. So I say the best of both worlds.
I understand. How does it feel though to have everything? That you can go to any store and buy anything. How's that feel like?
Well, what I come to find out, it's not always about, the money. Of course, I'm Floyd Money Mayweather, and of course, who don't like to make a lot of money or who don't like the finer things in life? But if you can have all the money in the world, but if you don't have no freedom, then it's just like you being broke. So I come to find out that my freedom is more important than...
Floyd Mayweather Jr. is widely considered one of the greatest boxers of all time. with an unmatched 50-0 professional record over a career that lasted from 1996 to 2017. His rise to the top of the sport was marked by a mix of incredible skill, smart strategy, and constant hard work.